welcome to Self-Care Sundays. On the table, you'll see 4 pictures that I would like you to take a look at and decide which one speaks to you the most, and I will read to you the message beneath it for the week. If you chose this picture, we see a person who's filled with white light. They are meditating, and they're meditating with what appears to be a lizard, but I'm going with salamander. That's what came up for me. And very honestly, I had to look up what salamander meant again. And it actually has to do with rebirth and being able to withstand flames, which makes sense because there is a blue flame coming off of this. When I think of blue, the chakra colors, it has to do with the throat chakra. So being able to speak, being able to communicate well. And this person they're attached, right? They're connected all the way through with spirit. They're filled with it. So if this is you, you've been doing the work, you're actually in a really good place. You've come through a heck of a lot and you come through some stuff, okay? So right away, Spirit wants you to know that they see you and you're in a glorious position, and well done. You worked really hard, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And, you know, your connection is a real one. So those things that, you know, might seem in your brain that you may, you know, you're questioning whether or not they were real or not, they're real. Okay. So this is you. And we're going to put that here so we can continue with these cards. For self-care, if this is how you're feeling, and that you drew this card and now you see that you're being acknowledged for doing everything you're supposed to, this is your self-care tips for this week. We have look for fairies. And it's funny that it came off of that last message that I almost didn't say was you think it's real. You're questioning whether or not it's real. And they're in spirit saying it is, you know, crazy miracle things happen. And they're saying, look for the fairies, look for the things people tell you don't exist that do. Because honestly, there are people in the world that go, love doesn't exist and real love is just crap and it's just a hormonal thing. And I feel bad for them because they're not seeing the magic in the world. And you are. You're seeing the magic. You feel it. So, you know, fairies exist in your world. And your self-care tip, and the fact that this is a 3, and 3s in numerology are creativity. Creativity is the side of the brain that lends itself to imagination. So when you say, is it really real? You imagined it. Well, did someone not imagine the ability to fly in a tank in the sky? Someone had to imagine it, and then it became real. So the magic of fairies, that creativity, that imagination is real. So that is one of your self-care tips, is just to believe in the fairies, believe in the magic, believe that it's real, believe in the magic, okay? Don't let that go. Don't let that go. You are loved. See, all these beautiful colors that are here are the beautiful colors that are in here, which also all the beautiful colors that are in this card. You're just free flowing all the chakras, right? You're aligned. This tells me you are really aligned. So this card says you are loved, and I will read you the back because maybe there's something here you need to know. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. And if you don't have a model for love, imagine, there's that word, imagine yourself as a child. Children believe in fairies. They believe in Santa Claus. They believe in all the fun things. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. I love that for you. Don't stop believing in the fairies and the magic, okay? This is your angel card. If you are comfortable calling to the angels and asking for their help, the card that came for you is the one that showed up, Archangel Zadkiel. And he is about compassion in this card. So soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Now, I think this came for you because you're feeling that people are telling you you're crazy and that you're ridiculous and that you need to get your head out of your butt and your head's in the clouds and you're such a dreamer and oh my gosh, you're so, you're just whatever. And Spirit is telling you you're not wrong, okay? You see different levels of beauty that unfortunately other people can't see. And you know what? You kind of need to feel bad for the people who are telling you that you're not seeing what you're seeing, because unfortunately the world is ugly gray to them. And there's so much color in these cards. So you are great the way you are. And this is your crystal. If you're clairsentient and you enjoy crystals or just having crystals, this is the suggestion for you for this week. And your suggestion, here comes Miss Pebbles. She comes to say hi. So your suggestion for this week is rubellite. And rubellite is for passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So the imagination, the creativity, the faith, the believing in things that people can't see, all goes with this. And honestly, the rubellite, I'm not sure. I've never seen a piece of rubellite, but because this card has so much lilac-y, purpley blue in it, I really believe, because there's also some like opal-y things here. Anything that's got a purpley effect to it, you can shoot for something with this and get the same effect. If you can't find rubellite or you just don't have the money, just shoot for any kind of stone that has this coloring to it, okay? And those are your messages for this week. And I am wishing you all the love and above all, take care. If you chose this picture and right away you notice there's an earthly quality, someone who's very deeply rooted. In fact, they are the root of this tree. And it appears to be a woman because of the breasts. She is very open body language, but she is beneath this tree. So it's like she is the root of the family, because when you think of families, you think of trees and growth. Now, some parts of this tree, just like every family, has the ones that are half dead. They have the ones that are very spirited, because you've got green here, so that's new leaves. You've got ones that are kind of, they're yellowing. They're not dead. They're not quite crispy yet. They're middle-aged kind of things. But there's one person here that seems to hold the family together. And that is probably you, because you drew to this picture. And that's the download I got. You are everything to your family. And in fact, she has a belly that appears to be giving, she seems to be pregnant. So there seems to be more on the way to grow this family tree. So if this is you feeling like you're the root of your entire family, welcome. Okay. If that did not resonate, please feel free to go to another pile or try another picture. Otherwise, stick with me and let's see what Spirit has for you for self-care for this week. All right, so your little card that came out is alone time. So this woman is, in fact, feeling the weight of being the roots of the tree. And it's important this week to get your quiet time, to get away. 2 is servitude. The number 2 always looks like someone on their knees bowed forward in prayer. And maybe you need some quiet time, meditation time, or you just, either way, you need to come out from the servitude and find your quiet space. Very important. So now we have wishes fulfilled. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil, and it's funny because she is deeply rooted. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe. And fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. So have confidence. You're more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. So I think with this alone time for you, if you come out from underneath this family and stop allowing everyone to rely on you, put responsibilities on someone else, you need to let that go, because Spirit is telling you they hear you. They hear that you want something. They see your heart. They know what it is that you're looking to go something deeper, that you're not just mom, dad, you're not just someone's sister, brother, father, caretaker, whatever, that you're more than that. And it's time for you to do something for you. So it's time to get some help for that, okay? So your wishes will be fulfilled, but you need to get that alone time so you can work on what you want. Your angel card, if you like to talk to the angels, your suggestion for this week is Raphael, angel therapy. So you got to get to talking to Rafi here. So give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Now, whatever religion you come from and you're not comfortable with angels, just speak to your higher power. You know, Raphael's here for you if you want to focus on a specific name, but if you don't necessarily know what you believe or you're not used to dealing with angels, then just talk to anybody up there, because I think we're all connected. I don't care what label you put on it or what religion you come from and label you use. I think it's all the same love power. That's my personal opinion. But Rafi's there if you want to focus on him. He's like, we'll help you. Just ask. If you like dealing with crystals, the crystal that came out, your suggestion is sodalite. So socialize or join in, make healthy and supportive new friendships, and that goes back to the wishes fulfilled, because you're going to meet somebody who wants to do the same thing you do, and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So I just heard it's time for you to search that Facebook group that wants to do, or somebody who is already doing what it is you wish to start doing, get in a group so that you actually continue forward. So if you need that time and you're a parent and you can find somebody to, take over the little ones, Spirit's saying it's time for you to have your space, your time during the week or the month or once or however often. Just get out there and do it, okay? And that's your message for this week. I am wishing you all the love, and above all, take care. If you chose this picture, we have someone who is circling a very vibrant, it almost looks like a flower. All right, so there's something inside this person that is an idea that is blossoming. And it also looks like an egg yolk. So what I'm getting from this is that you have an idea inside that you're not sure how to nurture it to birth it, right? Or blossom it or make it bloom. But it's inside of you. And because this is more red than it is brown, this is passionate. This is very passionate, but the little bit of brown here tells me you're going to be able to make money with it. Okay, so if this sounds right for you, please stay for the rest of this message. If this does not sound like something that's happening to you, please feel free to look at any of the other readings. They're meant to be timeless. Just find a picture that resonates to you. Okay, I believe we all find it when we need to. They're messages. Okay, so fear not if that doesn't sound right. But otherwise, you have something inside of you that needs to grow. So your message for self-care for this week is build strength. Now, this person happens to be exercising, and I think we all need that. Most of us need more exercise. But building strength. And 6 is about, it's a pregnant belly. It's the mom sitting on with a pregnant belly. She is about nurturing. Right? She helps and she builds. And this is about you finding your strength to build this idea, to build this dream, to nurture it. That's the word, because the 6 is nurturing energy, the 6 numerology. So even more than strength, because I believe you have it, it's about nurturing that idea. So now it says your purpose is joy. So if you can't find a reason to start this idea and make it come to fruition, then they're telling you do it because you want to. Do it because it makes you happy to think about it. All right? You don't have to have a reason. You just have to know that if it makes you happy, then that's your purpose. Your purpose is to feel the joy in doing it. This reads, your purpose has nothing to do with how you make a living. That's your vocation, your mission, or your inspired passion, which are all worthy, but your purpose is much simpler and bigger. Your purpose is joy. Can you grasp that? We're taught that we have to work to make a living, to feed ourselves, and the universe is constantly telling us, you guys, you have it all wrong. Your purpose is to find and feel joy, because when you do that, the rest flows. That's the crazy thing we're all trying to learn. You know, once we find our passion and our joy, we give others joy, and that becomes like a strong magnet. It's the law of attraction. That literally gives us law of attraction, and we bring more to us. So it's about discovering, nurturing. There's the word, the 6, nurturing, and the pregnant belly on the first card, celebrating who you truly are and knowing and loving yourself at the deepest level. So take that idea, all right, run with it. So if you need an angel, a specific one, to talk to about starting this adventure, here you go. It's Raphael, all right? Healthy lifestyle. And okay, so for some of you, it will actually be you need to get some exercise in, because here's this healthy lifestyle. Raphi's saying do it. Or perhaps your joy is to actually start, become a Reiki master, or become, a health and fitness person, a private someone who teaches other people how to take better care of themselves. Maybe whatever that means for you, it's in the healthy lifestyle realm. And Raphael is there to say, I can help you. But he's telling you specifically, eat a healthful diet and get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay, that'll help you start this plan. That'll help you get going. And here is your card. If you like the clairsentient stones, you like crystals, this is the one that is a suggestion. So turquoise. So spiritual path, your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. And that life change is doing something that brings you joy. Point blank, period. So it can be a piece of turquoise, but if you can't get access, just get something similar to this color, or find a stone that's similar to this color. Even wearing turquoise will help you raise your vibration this week. Okay? And those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best, and until next week, take care. So this particular imagery, if this drew you, we see a face of a woman. She is in thought, but it's a pleasant thought, and there's a lot of people on her mind. It's almost like an ocean of memories. There's water here, which is motion, but it's pleasant emotion, and it helps ground her, because there's brown color here, which is grounding earthly color. Or you can even think of it, I know the root chakra can be red, but I also like to think of it as on the roots and brown. So this is positive emotion of all these people that were either in her life, are in her life. They could even be relatives that have passed on. So if you've been thinking a lot about people in your life and what they mean to you, or just, you have a lot of people on your mind, this is the message set for you. If that doesn't resonate with you at all, please feel free to choose another picture, or even any of the other ones. They're meant to be timeless. You can go to a completely other set of numbers of readings. They're all meant to be, I believe we find the messages when we need them. And that's how I made these particular self-care series. So let's take a look at yours. If you believe that you have a lot of people on your mind and they're all bringing forward some kind of emotion, your self-care tip for this week is a sweet treat. So yeah, how about a little bit of sugar? Just a little bit, something sweet, fruit, any kind of natural sugar or even cupcakes, whatever you can tolerate, whatever your diet will allow you to tolerate. A 5 in numerology is the exact center of having come from the cycle in 1 to 9. So 1 is the beginning, the new, right? And you move all the way up to 9, which is mastery, and then you hit 0 instead of 10. You have to stay in the single digits. So you go to all the way to 9, and 5 is right smack dab in the middle. So you've come a long way. Obviously, all these people in your life have helped you get to where you are, and you're now in decision-making mode. You now will either go forward or you will stay back. And the sweet treat, I know that sounds crazy off a sweet treat card, but literally just a little bit of sweetness into your life will help you make the decision whether you're going to stay where you are or move forward. Okay? Let's just stick with that right now, because all these pleasant memories, all these thoughts, all these experiences have led you to where you are, which is at your dead center of your current cycle. Okay? Now we've got ask for help. So what are we asking help for? I mean, that is the real question. If you're in the halfway point of a cycle of being and you're ready to move forward, or you're not sure if you're ready, it's time to talk to somebody who knows you very well and loves you, and they can help you figure out what it is you actually want going forward. All right, so this is interesting because the fact that she's baking, and usually we bake for other people, not always, but usually, the first line, are you constantly giving to others yet rarely receiving what you need? Are you? Is that why you're in the middle? You're ready to move forward, but you're not sure what to do because you think others rely on you? It's time to ask for help. You're not a superwoman, so there's no need to do it all by yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to help, that's all around us. The universe provides. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. Yeah. Just ask and don't be afraid. And if you're worried that it's somebody that you wouldn't normally ask, it's okay to ask the universe for a sign. Like ask them to show you, I don't know, a balloon, or, out of the blue. It's usually if you ask for a sign or a symbol that you wouldn't normally see. It could be somebody, all of a sudden in your friend group, you need a babysitter, and somebody in your friend group, you say, all right, Spirit, show me, a balloon. And then a friend who normally wouldn't wear t-shirts like that is wearing a t-shirt with a balloon on it. Well, that's the friend them that you can ask to help babysit. Do you see? So don't be afraid to ask even the universe to give you signs to direct you to the people on this earth, right? Not just in our woo-woo land, but here in the tangibles, who to ask. Ask for signs so you're not, you're not floundering on, did you do the right thing? So they keep asking you to ask your angels, and this is the angel card that they're saying can be your lead angel, if you believe in that, and you want to ask a specific angel. Your lead angel this week could be Zadkiel. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach that to others, right? The best teachers can be the ones who teach the exact thing that they needed to learn, right? So a past alcoholic can help another alcoholic get past it because they've already experienced it, right? Someone who's already bought a home can help somebody look for a home or know what to look for when they buy a home, So that Zadkiel's here to help you find your way past that 5 middle spot that you seem to be in. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. Slidey cards. All right. So, and if you're clairsentient and you'd like to carry a stone or a crystal with you, this is the one that Spirit suggests for you this week. It's Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So if it's, I like to think of it like an electrical plug and an outlet, and God is the outlet, and we, or, spirit, universe, whatever you want to label it. And when we plug into it, everything is possible. Anything can happen. It really is the coolest. It really is. And that's where you are. So get that tiger's eye, and or even if you don't have a piece of tiger's eye, just understand that you are as confident, as strong, as powerful, and you are more so when you realize that with your connection to spirit, God, universe, higher power, all that is you have access to everything. Everything. It's true. And that is your self-care tip for this week. I am wishing you all the love, and above all, please take care.